Good afternoon, everyone. It's great to be here again. It's been a few years, of course. And as Brian mentioned, CEVA and myself have been in long partnership with the Embedded Vision Summit, and we're happy to share more details on our latest AI processor called the NeuPro-M. So today I'll go over that and share with you a bit more details. And I wanted to start about sharing a bit of what we see in the market in terms of the AI challenges. So the market has grown a lot in the last couple of years, which is great. But we still see that a majority of the use cases for what we're looking at is still coming from computer vision. And if we take as an example automotive as a market, this is one of the markets that we target to serve. So the automotive market, we see more sensors coming out in the automotive. Each of the sensors, more sensors means that we need to use more pixels, and this generates more data. And eventually it leads to a need for much higher performance in the market. A second item that we see is if we continue with the example of the automotive market, so even there, within the automotive market, we see a bunch of different use cases that need to be handled and a bunch of different levels of compute that we need to address. So for example, if we look at the compute for ADAS and compare it to compute for level 4, level 5, or to powertrain, infotainment, or driver monitoring, they need very different use cases and different levels of compute. That means that a solution for this market needs to be very flexible and scalable as well. Of course, many of the devices most of the devices that we work on are battery powered, so they are constrained in terms of the energy. So low power is always key for such technologies. Then when we talk about AI, even after close to 8 years, at least that we've been in the market pace has not slowed down, so the technology evolution is very fast, and actually it is much faster than the product deployment. That means that we need a solution that will remain concurrent active for quite a long time. So we need a flexible solution. And finally, software is key. So software needs to be very comprehensive, needs to be aware of the hardware that is in the embedded solution. And it needs to address the trends that are going on in the market and continue to be updated and utilize, basically enable the developers to take what they have and to quickly move to the hardware abstraction layer and be able to address the new features that are coming out all the time.